Greetings everyone. Welcome back to my channel Body, Mind and Soul. I return with a new video brimming with profound wisdom and spiritual insights generously imparted by my revered Guru and Mahayogi Om Swamiji. In this presentation, we will delve into the enlightening exploration of the 6 crucial stages of spiritual awakening. So without any delay, let's start today's video. It's quite a nagging feeling when you know something is causing you pain, but none of the professionals can diagnose it. You are repeatedly told that nothing is wrong with you, whereas you as a patient suffer from the ailment every single day. Since the tests and reports come out negative, your pain is dismissed as psychosomatic or merely paranoia. The journey of self-realization is not much different, and you will know this as this video unfolds. Here are the 6 steps to the final awakening. As strange as it may sound, it always starts with a sense of discomfort. You feel that something is not quite right. You have everything: a career, a family, savings. You are even happy for the most part, but something is still amiss. The more you try to ignore this feeling, the more it bothers you. It's like that child sitting behind you in the cinema hall. Just when you start to forget about everything and focus on the film, he will kick your seat. It's a great movie, you bought the ticket, popcorn and drinks. Every other person in the hall is having a blast. But this child, who is not even yours, will deny you the fun. You can scorn, stare, ignore, smile, do whatever you like. He is not walking out till you do. That's the kind of feeling I'm talking about. A constant unease, discomfort of something amiss, even though you have everything one could ask for. The second stage, diagnosis. Once you realize that this feeling of void, of discomfort is here to stay, the process of diagnosis starts. Someone will tell you about some method, process, guru, speaker, or a saint, and you will try that. You just want to know what's wrong with you or what you can do to erase this sense of discomfort. You don't want to curb it because you have tried that and it doesn't work. The same child who was kicking your seat in the hall is now also running in the corridors of the airports you pass through. He's drumming the table with that fine silverware at the restaurant you are dining at. There's absolutely no respite. The sad part is that sometimes the process of diagnosis can take an entire lifetime. If you end up in the hands of a quack, easily a decade will go by before you discover a chink in the armor. During this phase of the journey, you are eager to know what exactly you need to do to make the discomfort go away. You want to get to the bottom of it, but everyone you meet gives you a different opinion. Stage 3. Discovery. If you are a sincere seeker, chances are you will reach this state. Discovery starts when the diagnosis is complete and you now know what's wrong with you. The discomfort is still there, not much has changed, but you know what does and doesn't work for you. You know the ailment, and now that it has been diagnosed, you no longer run from pillar to post in search of a cure. Based on what you now know, it's very clear to you that you have most probably discovered your truth. Most probably because discovery is not an aha moment. It's a process in its own right. When the sunbeams announce their descent through the window panes in the morning, you begin to see the dust around. It was dusty all night, but it's only now that you see it. The light of truth courses through your soul, and you know exactly what you need to do to cleanse yourself. The petulant child of the cinema hall is long gone. But now the movie doesn't appeal to you anymore. You see popcorn is full of carbs, your drink unhealthy. The discovery was supposed to set you free, but it hasn't, and it doesn't. Mistaking this phase of discovery as the realization of truth, this is where most seekers stop. No doubt, they have found the source of discomfort, they have diagnosed it accurately, found the solution to. But signing up for gym membership alone does not bestow great health. You have got to work out and watch what you eat. Besides the process of absorbing the truth and practicing it with love, compassion, humility, and altruism is the work of a lifetime. Stage 4. Disillusion. After discovery, there's a brief phase of euphoria when the seeker feels they have it all figured out. But soon the truth surfaces to the top like cream in a poorly made and microwaved milky coffee. It's neither pretty nor tasteful, and you don't know what to do with it. This phase of disillusionment is one of the most remarkable periods in the life of any seeker. You emerge stronger, clearer, wiser, and humbler. You realize that whatever you knew might have felt right at the time, but just because it appealed to you does not mean that it was actually right for you. The insight you gain while you go through this period of disillusionment causes profound and lasting transformation in you. You are completely engrossed in your inner world. There are still a lot of thoughts and emotion crossing your mind at every moment. But in some paradoxical ways, this storm is now calming down because it will uproot all that was not firmly grounded. It will toss about everything and test the strength of your moral, spiritual, and social structures. But once it passes, things will look rather different. Many seekers at this stage go back to their old ways, completely denouncing everything they learned and equating it to being brainwashed by someone. They look back at their journey of self-discovery as a mistake. But not every explorer makes the same choice. A rare few realize that just because they dug the wrong well does not mean the world has run out of fresh water. The wisdom gained out of disillusionment invariably leads the determined aspirant to the next step. Stage 5. Dedication. Now that you have truly found your path, this is irreversible. You exist peacefully amongst the contradictions and differences. Your faith at this stage is unshakable. You have gone through your learnings and have arrived at the conclusion that you are more than the sum total of all that you have thought and done. This is not the elation or celebration of a victory lap. Instead, it's the fundamental understanding that you don't run a race just to win the trophy. You run because you love running. You run because of the high you get when you put your sneakers on and hit the track. You no longer do it to go through the paces or to win any approval, and you don't go back to the old painful ways. If anything, your resolve is now as still as the Himalayas. Granted that it will snow and hail and rain, storms will rage, avalanches will come tumbling down, but they happen at the surface. They don't move you, much less remove you. This is a lifelong dedication. Gandhi, Mandela, Buddha, Einstein, and numerous others found it. Those who remain steadfast move to the final outcome. The final stage, deliverance. Liberation is like money in some ways. You can work towards it, but you cannot run after it. Doing so will take the joy out of everything. If you care about the journey and you keep walking diligently, deliverance is not too far ahead. What happens is something remarkable at this stage. That is, you change. The world around you will change. Your priorities, your outlook will change. But the real you sort of becomes changeless. It means that you are firmly established in your own truth and splendor. You watch the world go by just how the mountains watch the seasons, absolutely silently. You, as the supreme spectator, are no longer bothered by the rowdy kids or raging storms. Full of life, you are likely to be even more boisterous than the naughtiest children. Besides, within you, you have found boundless stability, humility, love, and compassion. You can be still as the mountain or moving as any stream. Either way, you remain perfectly aware. Just as the salty oceans trickle down sweet water upon becoming rain clouds, everything that touches you becomes sweeter. All it takes to begin is a sense of discomfort. When that happens, you are ready to embark on the most important journey of your life. And when you are sure that you have found your truth, just give it some time. Let the fireworks finish. The smoke will settle. The night will wane. If you resume your journey, you will go on to transform not only yourself, but everyone else who crosses your path, however briefly. So these are the 6 stages of spiritual awakening that come in the life of any sincere seeker. These were told by my Guru Om Swamiji. Like he said, between discomfort and deliverance rests your destiny. Claim it, write it. For those who don't show the courage and competence to scribble their destiny, are handed one randomly by Providence. So go on, write your own destiny diligently. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found this video full of wisdom and spiritual knowledge. Thank you.